Simulation, a joint production of the Neutral Site Podcast and Hutch and Huber Sports. I'm Griffin. Alongside with me is Reese once again, and we got a good one for you to kick off today's games. The first of 9, the Auburn Tigers and the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks.
And this should be an exciting one here today. Stephen F. Austin, the outright champions of the Southland Conference, losing just one conference game all year, coming in as the 12th seed. Auburn, a highly talented team as well, ranking in the top 15 for a large majority of the year. Certainly going to be a good one today, Griff.
Yep, and Stephen F. Austin made waves early this season after missing the tournament last season, defeating Duke in Cameron Indoor, I don't know the exact number, but ending a ridiculous home winning streak for the Blue Devils against unranked opponents in the non-conference. But Stephen F. Austin is more than just that one win, like Reese said. They went unbeaten in conference play this year, I want to say.
One conference loss.
One conference loss.
Nearly unbeaten.
This is a complete team. They are more than just that one win, and we're going to see if they can get it done here tonight against the 5-seed Auburn Tigers. You see the starting 5 for each team. Auburn, a very balanced scoring attack, mostly spearheaded by McCormick, Daughtry, and Okoro.
And they'll want to let it fly from 3. Terrific outside shooters in those 3.
And here we go. Auburn wins the tip. We are underway. The first of 9 first-round matchups today as we are nearing the end of the first round. Here's Daughtry. He gets into the lane and has it taken away by Rhodey Ware. Back the other way comes John Camo, and he'll lay it up. Just out, and Okoro clears it.
Good start by the Jacks, though, getting out and running off the turnover. Certainly something that'll help them to win this game.
Okoro now. Yeah, dump it inside!
Feed the post office, Okoro.
Okoro's going to take it himself and draw off early foul on Rhodey Ware.
Isaac Okoro, a very talented freshman in him. He has had a tremendous season, certainly on many draft boards for this upcoming draft.
More than likely going to be a lottery pick come June or whenever the NBA draft is this year. When Adam Silver gets on Skype.
and they send a congrats letter over via fax to the players they draft.
Okoro knocks down the first. Should be a good one. We've had quite a few upsets today, even though they've all been on Hutch and Huber's channel. We watched them yesterday. Xavier took down Michigan, the 11 over the 6. We've seen New Mexico State, the 13, take down the 4-seeded Oregon. They saw UC Irvine as a 14 take down the 3-seeded Maryland Terrapins. At least we've seen competitive games. It hasn't been like Landon and HP.
Yeah, isn't their combined margin of victory for the games they've called like 26 or something?
The average margin of victory that HP and
Harris
Landon
will let it fly
seen,
from the elbow, no good. Still scoreless for the Jacks.
The average margin of victory Landon and HP have seen together is like 33 or something like that as Purifoy draws a foul on Nathan Bain. Nathan Bain, the man who slayed Duke with the game-winning layup as time expired.
One of the more exciting buzzer beaters, Griff, that we have seen in an upset victory in recent years. That was just amazing. And always good to see Duke go down.
That's right. Bruce Pearl liking what he's seeing over on the sideline.
You a Bruce Pearl fan?
I'm a huge Bruce Pearl fan.
As am I. People don't. He rubs people off the wrong way, and point taken. But I don't know. I like him.
Down inside to Ken Smeal, who lays it up and in over Wiley.
Nice take there by Ken Steele. Taking the contact. Going up strong, big fella. Laying it in.
Now McCormick over to Purifoy. Now here's Daughtry in the corner. He's trying to force it down low, but taken away by Bain. Back the other way comes John Camo and the Jacks. Camo going to set up the offense here. Over to Bain. Bain. Working on him, gets a screen from Harris. Nice speed inside! What a play by the Jacks!
Up, and away! Kevon Harris, what a play there, throwing it down off a terrific alley-oop.
Beautifully executed by the Lumberjacks, and they hold an early 4-3 lead. Here's Austin Wiley, the big man now, getting all the way to the rim. Can't finish. Ken Smeal the rebound.
Finish that play, big fella.
Kevon Harris back the other way. He has had a fantastic season for the Lumberjacks.
He is a terrific player, Griff, averaging about 17 a game and a terrific shooter.
Little fadeaway jumper. Touched every part of the iron.
Swirly, dirly toilet bowls out of the rim. But keep shooting those if you're Kevon Harris.
Now Daughtry. Slides it over to McCormick. McCormick at the top of the key. Daughtry an open look. Take a step back, big fella.
Oh,
Couldn't finish though. Rhodey Ware clears the rebound. Back the other way come the Jacks.
these two teams play very
Rhodey
different.
Ware, kick out. Harris. Now Camo. Ware whipping the ball around the perimeter. Camo lines up a three. Bang!
Terrific shot there by Camo. Typically not an outside shooter, but able to rise it up and knock it down.
7-3 Lumberjacks here in the early going. Bit of a 7-0 run here. Here's Javon McCormick. McCormick over to Okoro, and a 3-second violation on Austin Wiley. Got to have better awareness than that.
Definitely, Austin Wiley got to be able to move around and create for his teammates. And as I was saying, these two teams play very different styles. Auburn will want to let it go from the three-point arc. Very terrific outside shooting team. The Jacks, one of the lowest three-point shooting teams in the country. Though they try to work it more inside.
Kevon Harris, now Camo. He gets a screen. Camo trying to make something happen. Over to Bain. Now Harris, Camo again. He's got to force one. Deep three. Off the mark, and Okoro pulls it down. Isaac Okoro pushing the action. Now Wiley on the wing. Covered by Kinsmeal. Going to try to take it one-on-one. Forced to pick it up. Needs some help. McCormick now from 15. Over to Okoro. He gets a screen. Okoro down into Wiley. Couldn't finish. And a nice box out by Rhodey Ware.
Good recognition there to get the mismatch for Wiley. Just didn't have enough time as Bain
on the floor.
Cutting down the floor. Nathan Bain. Exquisite ball movement. 9-3 Jacks early.
Timeout, Bruce Pearl.
Woo.
What a start to this game for the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks.
They are starting out on fire on both ends of the floor, Griff. Out and running, and they are torching Auburn and having their way.
Winner of this game will advance to play the 13th seed New Mexico State Aggies, led by that fantastic performance by Jabari Rice, 33 against Oregon.
And shout out to Jabari Rice for the recognition he gave on Twitter last night, and as well as the other members of the New Mexico State basketball program. Very much appreciative of that.
Now, here's Daughtry over to McCormick. Javon McCormick.
I'll dump it in.
Blocked by Kinsmeal. Tough shot right there, and Camo back the other way. Ware lines up a three. Bang! Rhodey Ware! That was a two. They're going to call it a long two. And Auburn still hasn't made a shot here.
Auburn has been cold thus far. Still can't find any offensive ribbon as Wiley drives inside. There we go.
Austin Wiley, that is a big body.
He is a...
That Stephen F. Austin is going to try to deal with. Nice cut by Rhodey Ware. And Stephen F. Austin getting whatever they want down low on this Tiger defense.
Auburn is eating the dust of these Stephen F. Austin players, beating them off the cuts and finding their way to the rim for easy baskets.
McCormick, now Wiley gets it again on the block. Forces up a tough shot, no good, and Kinsmeal pulls it away.
Got to kick that out if you're Austin Wiley. Not a great jump shooter.
Now Kevon Harris, Camo. You're going to set up the offense, 12 on the shot clock. Here's Nathan Bain. Runs into some help. Bain. Here's Karras in the corner, lines up a three off the mark and rebounded by Wiley. Back the other way comes Okoro. Kevon Harris, you don't mind them taking that shot if you're Stephen F. Austin. Averages or shooting over 40% from three on nearly 5 attempts per contest.
He is the lone outside threat for the Lumberjacks, Griff. He'll let it fly when he's open, no doubt about it.
McCormick now. Over to Okoro. He'll line up a long one. No good. Wiley battling for the rebound, and he comes up with it.
That's how you battle if you're Austin Wiley. Give an extra possession for the Tigers. Reward the big man now, Okoro.
Okoro pulls up, can't finish, and John Camo with the rebound. Camo pushing it up.
I'll dump that
Numbers
off.
for the Jacks. Rhodey Ware lays it up and in. He's got 7 already.
Stephen F. Austin is having their way, getting to the rim. That's where they want to be.
Now Javon McCormick. Auburn trying to get something going on the offensive end here. Doughty drives down low. Nothing there. McCormick gets it back out. Gets a screen. Gets Kinsmeal switched onto him. Tries to drive it down inside. Dumps it off to Wiley.
There.
Too big, too strong. To the rim.
Finally, some recognition there by Auburn. Stephen F. Austin switching. Auburn making them pay.
And timeout taken here by Stephen F. Austin. They lead 15-7 here in the early going, 13 minutes ago in the first half. Good start to this game for the Jacks, the Southland Conference champions. And here are the St. Anthony Bears. They're back for more.
They are putting on a show. Unfortunately, Hutch and Huber won't be able to get have their presence, but we're lucky to have them out here for us.
Here's Cameron Johnson forcing the action early, and McLemore clears the rebound. First time we've seen Anthony McLemore today. Another nice player for the Auburn Tigers.
He is another outstanding player in that deep senior class.
Wiley again.
Oh.
Wiley is just taking it right at Kinsmeal and making him pay 15-9. Stephen F. Austin. Now here's Solomon on the wing. Over to Cam Johnson. Now Charlie Daniels has it at the top of the key. Nice feed inside to Solomon for two.
Beautiful.
Excellent recognition.
Great vision there. Hit his man on the cut for the easy two.
Ball deflected out of bounds, and Stephen F. Austin swarming defense right now.
Trying to come right back at him with the same play the Jacks had a moment ago, not to no avail.
And just so you all know, coming up at 1:30 right after this game on Hutch and Huber's YouTube channel, we have the 5th-seeded BYU Cougars taking on the UCLA Bruins in a 5-12 matchup.
And that should be a good one. UCLA absolutely blowing out NC State in order to earn their way to that game.
That's right. Now they're going to go down to Kinsmeal. Kinsmeal. Little tough fadeaway, no good. Wiley clears the rebound.
Gotta love the little shimmy shake for the fadeaway jumper, though, Griff.
You gotta love that indeed. Now here's Cambridge over to Wiley. Wiley has been the go-to guy for Auburn here in the early going. Nice little move. Couldn't finish. Kinsmeal clears the rebound. Another nice pass, Cameron Johnson for two, and the lead is back up to 10 for Stephen F. Austin.
That's great vision there. The Jacks are sharing the ball, and they are getting easy baskets.
Now Cameron Johnson, top of the key, clears it away over to Flanagan. Flanagan gets a screen from Wiley. Who can Auburn turn to for points here? Looking for Wiley down low. He's got a size advantage. Clearing him out and putting it in. Strong.
Austin Wiley has not disappointed for the Tigers thus far. Really been the only option on offense so far for them.
Now Charlie Daniels, the big guy at the top of the key, over to Solomon. Solomon down inside Cameron Johnson, and Auburn just no answer for these cuts of the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks.
Leaving them in the dust, Griff.
10 assists already for the Jacks here in the first 9 minutes, and they have a 10-point lead.
Sharing the ball, that's a recipe for success, and that's why they've got the lead.
Anthony McLemore now gives it up to Cambridge. Now a screen. What in the world was he doing there? Looked like he was trying to hit McLemore on the roll. A miscommunication, perhaps.
A Jameis Winston-esque pass right there, Griff. Not sure where that was going.
30 seconds to go in the half here. This is Calcarees over in the corner. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's got to make a move. Now Solomon drives it down inside. Solomon, kick out. Got to force one. It's going to be Cam Johnson for three. In and out. Austin Wiley the rebound. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter for Auburn. Back the other way comes Cam Johnson. Johnson nearly lost it. Puts it up. Draws the foul and one with the left hand.
That's tough right there by Solomon. Nearly lost the ball, but got it back. Finding his way for two. Plus the harm.
A great finish for Johnson, and that's the shot in the arm Auburn needed to end this quarter.
Oh, just noticed the War Eagle they have on the front of the pants. A very nice touch.
Very nice touch indeed. Johnson completes the three-point play. 21-14 Jacks. Cam Johnson going to hoist one from half court.
Ooh.
Just missed off the back iron. And that, after 10 minutes, Stephen F. Austin showing they are not afraid of the 5th-seeded Auburn Tigers.
Not at all, Griff. They have solidified themselves as the better team thus far. Will the Tigers respond?
21-14 here. First game of 9 as we continue our first round of the 2020 March Madness Sim. COVID-19 can take away actual March Madness, but it cannot take away virtual March Madness.
Definitely not, Griff. We're still here, and we will be doing our best to bring you the tournament as best as we can.
Back the other way. Starting this second quarter is Solomon. He's on the floor with Calcarees, Johnson, Kissmeal, Charlie Daniels. Here's Cam Johnson. Gets in the middle of the paint, picks it up. Now Kinsmeal. Not a whole lot of spacing for the Jacks here on this offensive possession. Cam Johnson now gets a screen, and he draws a foul, a bailout right there by Flanagan.
It was a bailout right there. Auburn finally locking down on D. Stay solid.
Now here we go. Cam Johnson gets the inbound, drives it down inside, and got it to go. Tough finish for Cam Johnson.
That was pretty. A little finger roll over the front of the rim. Cam Johnson.
9-point lead now for the Jacks. Here's Flanagan. Slides it over to Johnson. Johnson now at the top of the key. Johnson down inside. Anthony McLemore. Oh, he had a size advantage. Kicked out to Okoro, though. Little pull-up 15-footer, no good. Off, cleared away to Charlie Daniels. Here's Calcarees now.
Calcarees. Another pretty good outside shooter for the Jacks. They'll want to look for him for some outside shooting.
Now here's Solomon. Solomon dribbling into traffic. Kick out. Cam Johnson lines up a three. He'll bury it. How about the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks up 12 here on Auburn 8 minutes to go in the first half?
It appears the Phoenix Suns have given Cam Johnson a 10-day contract for the Jacks, looking like a star out there right now.
Now, Johnson. Nice move on Calcarees. Down inside, kick out to Okoro. Okoro driving, kicking. Here's Purifoy for three. Bang!
Nice shot there by Purifoy. Auburn has weapons all over the place from outside. Rise it up and knock it down, Mr. Daniel Purifoy. Now a timeout.
What a start here for Stephen F. Austin. Auburn trying to claw their way back into it. Reese, what have you liked out of Stephen F. Austin so far?
Well, Griff, they're sharing the ball and they're finding their teammates on these backdoor cuts and these screens. It has just been an absolute great show of teamwork and ball movement for them.
And here we go. Here's Nathan Bain at the top of the key. Bain over to Daniels. Daniels now looks over to Kevon Harris. That was a quick breather for him. A pull-up three. Off the mark, no good, and McLemore clears the rebound. Up the court to Johnson. Johnson now Doughty. Johnson, he gets a screen from McLemore, back to him. Here's Anthony McLemore, top of the key, working on a much smaller defender. Let's see what he does with it here. Johnson's going to line up a three, though. In and out, Charlie Daniels clears the rebound. Back the other way comes Kevon Harris, the star of the Jacks. Kevon Harris now over to Camo. Now Charlie Daniels. Daniels to Camo. 8 on the shot clock for the Jacks. Here's Camo getting downhill. A little pull-up jump shot. In and out for him. Purifoy clears the rebound. Now Johnson back the other way. Auburn pushing the pace. Need to string some stops and scores together to get back in this one. They trail by 9. Purifoy. Johnson in the corner. He'll line up a long one. No good. Kevon Harris clears the rebound. Back the other way he comes. Lumberjacks pushing it. Camo in the corner.
Oh, look inside.
Down inside. It's Nathan.
Oh! Smothered chicken there! Get that garbage out of here, Nathan Bain. Not in Purifoy's house.
With a big block. And now it's going to be Charlie Daniels triggering the inbound. Inbounds it to where? Now Kevon Harris. Harris being guarded by Okoro. Over to Camo. Camo now gets a screen from Charlie Daniels. 2 on the shot clock. Gonna have to hoist one. Way off the mark from 15 in.
Back the other way comes Auburn. Finally a nice defensive stand for the Tigers.
Anthony McLemore gets it on the right wing. McLemore now. Jab.
Odd spacing right now for the Tigers.
And he spins. All the way. A nice little take for Anthony McLemore. Pretty.
Good use of the left hand there by McLemore. A little kiss off the glass.
John Camo. Now Nathan Bain. Down inside.
Ooh.
Lays it up and in, and Auburn. No answer for the off-ball movement of the Jacks so far.
Putting on an absolute passing clinic here today so far. They are finding their open men with ease.
Now here's Javon McCormick. Down inside.
Cookies!
Lost the ball. Nathan Bain, thank you, come again. John Camo. Here's Ware. Back to Camo, Kavon Harris. Camo cutting down the lane. Kick out to Ware.
Exquisite ball movement right here on this possession for SFA.
4 on the shot clock for Camo. He gets down the lane. 10-foot pull-up, good.
That's beautifully done there by the Lumberjacks, working the ball around and getting a good shot.
Lead back up to 11 for the Jacks. Auburn needs to trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here.
Got to find a way to get their shooters open, Griff.
The loss of Anthony McLemore. Up high, down hard.
Beautifully done on that alley-oop pass right there. And now Auburn cuts it back to single digits.
Now Rody Ware gives it to Camo. Camo getting down the paint. Tough shot, couldn't finish.
Thought that one was going to go over 3 Auburn defenders.
John Camo, 7 points in the early going for him. McCormick into McLemore. McLemore to Purifoy. He can't finish. McLemore gets the rebound, though. Gives it back to Purifoy. I don't know why McLemore didn't go up with that.
They should have had a layup right there off that slick feed from Purifoy.
It's a bit of a slow start to this game for McLemore. His presence starting to be felt. Here's Javon McCormick, no good. Charlie Daniels, the rebound. Back the other way comes Ware. Rody Ware. Pull-up 3. Splash! How about Rody Ware? What a game for him.
Not shy about rising up and knocking down the 3 ball. Look at the Jacks out and running.
Stephen F. Austin taking it to Auburn right now. They get their biggest lead of the game back at 12. 33-21 here to go with 4 minutes to go in the half. Rody Ware, an early 10 points, already topping his average of 9.5 per game.
And he can shoot a Griff, not shy, and he is not shy of any confidence, not at all.
Little bit of an upset alert here in the early going, our first game of the day. First of 9 here on the Neutral Site Podcast YouTube and Hutch and Huber YouTube. Here we go with Javon McCormick, now Dottie. Over to Wiley. Wiley now, looking inside for Okoro. He's backing down on Harris. What a matchup between these two. Okoro couldn't finish, cleared away by Charlie Daniels.
That's a nice take there by Okoro.
Spinning into Bain. Now he'll kick out to Kavon Harris. Pulls up from 19, in and out.
Tough shot there by Harris. A good closeout, though, by the Auburn defenders. And now it's inside to McCormick for a nice layup.
McCormick streaking to the rim.
Taking a page out of the Lumberjacks book on that one. Slick feed off the backdoor cut.
Auburn needing to string some stops and scores together just like that. Let's see what how the Jacks respond. Charlie Daniels. He's at the top of the key. He's waiting. Slides it over to Harris, down and low to Rody Ware. Ware drawing a double team. Dumps it off to Kavon Harris for 2. Excellent recognition right there for Harris.
Gotta have some help if you're gonna double like that, Griff.
I don't know if he reestablished himself. He ran all the way out of bounds to make that cut. A play on from the officials now. Inside, lays it up, drawing the foul on Charlie Daniels is Doherty.
Good take there by Dowdy as he will go to the line, trying to get more involved on this Auburn offense. Quiet thus far. He's the leading scorer for them.
We'll rattle home the first pair of subs checking in here. Ken Smeal checks back in for Charlie Daniels. As does Cam Johnson. He will give Camo a breather to end the half. Now, Dowdy knocks them both down, back down to a 10-point game. 35-25. The Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks, the 12th seed, taking it to the 5th-seeded Auburn Tigers out of the SEC thus far. Rody Ware now. Bain lines up a long one. In and out. Dowdy clears the rebound. Back the other way come the Tigers. Needing to get a couple buckets here, so momentum heading to the half. Javon McCormick. McCormick now, waiting. He's going to get a screen. This is probably Auburn's best lineup in the game, with Simmons playing the 4 next to Wiley. I was thinking of Anthony Simmons, Anthony McLemore.
Yeah.
McCormick, tough shot. Just missed, in and out. Kent Smeal clears it. Off to Harris. Kavon Harris back the other way for the Jacks. He will
Ooh.
pull up from 3.
my.
Just in and out. Thought that one was down. I'm sure he did too. Now, here's Dowdy. Dowdy, a nice slick crossover. Couldn't do anything with it though. McCormick now.
Gotta capitalize off that slick move there, Mr. Dowdy.
Stolen away by Rody Ware. The Jacks have numbers. Decides to pull it out though. Oh, recognizing the mismatch with Kinsmeal. Kinsmeal, fade away, in and out. Got to take that at the rim with the size advantage.
Definitely he had a couple inches on there on that Auburn defender. Take it to the rim, big fella.
Okoro now working on Kevon Harris. Okoro, tough shot right there. Good defense by Nathan Bain.
And they have done a good job on him thus far, Griff. He's been forced to take some tough shots.
Stephen F. Austin doing a good job walling off the lane. Everything Auburn shooting down there is contested. Now here's Nathan Bain. Guarded by Okoro. Harris in the corner. He shot fakes, thought about it. Kick out to Bain. 4 on the shot clock here. Cam Johnson. Got to hoist one from 3. It off the mark. Wiley gets the rebound back the other way. Comes Okoro.
Has Dowdy on the wing, but didn't see him.
Now Javon McCormick in the corner. McCormick will set up the offense 45 seconds ago here in the first half. Auburn would like a bucket to get some momentum going. Wiley.
Cut off.
Working on Harris. In and out. Kevon Harris clears the rebound.
Nicely done.
2 for 1 for the Jacks.
Nicely done by Harris there on the larger player
Rody
right there.
Ware. Green beats it. And now Stephen F. Austin has their largest lead of the day.
Woo! What a shot there. And now it's the Jacks having their way once more, and the lead is ballooned back up to 13.
What a first half for Rody Ware. Now Austin Wiley. Looking. Kicks it out to McCormick. McCormick somehow finding Anthony McLemore in traffic.
A little showtime there from the Tigers. Maybe that'll get them some momentum going.
Now they need a stop here in the half. Rody Ware, he has had a fantastic first half. Kicks it off to Cam Johnson in the corner. Spin move. Pulls up from 19. Off the mark. But what a first half for the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks. The 12 seed leads by 11 going into the break.
They were tremendous in that half on both ends of the floor, sharing the ball and preventing Auburn from letting it fly from deep.
Rody Ware, the star of that first half. Stephen F. Austin, he is just their 4th leading scorer, but leading the way for him there, knocking down some threes, getting to the rim, doing a little bit of everything.
The junior has not been shy in this one, Griff, letting it fly as we see there on that 3 ball.
12 for him at the break. Austin Wiley leading the way with 8 and 7 for the Tigers.
And turnovers also a big factor in this one. Stephen F. Austin has been very careful with the ball, and Auburn not so much.
Yep, 6 steals for the Lumberjacks in that first half to Auburn 0, and then the assist numbers as well. 15 for the Lumberjacks, 7 for Auburn. That has been the difference thus far.
Got to find a way to get out and pressure these Stephen F. Austin guards, Griff, in order to gain some extra possessions.
And here we go. The St. Anthony Bears are on the plane, hopefully to get to Hutch and Huber's games.
They brought in the backup entertainment for this one, it looks like.
Stephen F. Austin will start this second 20-minute frame here. Does Auburn have a run in them? Rody Ware leading the way with 12 points, leading all scorers. Over to Kevon Harris. Harris now slides it over to Ware. Ware waiting, trying to set up an offense. Looks like they're looking for Kinsmeal down low, but they decide not to. Ware's got to do something. 5 on the shot clock. Drives down the lane. Pulls up from 15. Tough shot, no good. Wiley the rebound. Now here comes Dowdy. Dowdy now cut off by John Camo.
Ran into a wall there in Camo.
As they get into their motion offense. Slides it over to Javon McCormick.
Oh, shoot that!
Passed up the open look.
You gotta shoot that if you're McCormick. He's a terrific outside threat.
Okoro. Now, top of the key. Tough shot, no good. Kinsmeal the rebound. Back the other way comes Rody Ware. Numbers for the Jacks. Harris gets him to bite on a pump fake. Pulls up from 12. He got it!
Had him jumping for joy on that pump fake, Griff, and he made him pay with the open J down the lane.
Kevon Harris just 6 points for the Jacks' leading scorer. But that one pushes the lead back out to 13. Now Dowdy. Dowdy driving. Snatched away Rody Ware. What a play. Pushing it up the floor is Ware.
They've got numbers, Griff.
Camo.
Put that up, young fella.
After
There you
hesitating,
go.
lays it in, and Stephen F. Austin has their largest lead of the day at 15.
Camo showing some patience, perhaps a little too much, but it pays off, and they find the deuce anyway.
And like we talked about, Auburn cannot afford to have these turnovers.
Uh-oh.
There's a lob to Purifoy! What a play!
Rising up and throwing it down, Mr. Purifoy. Wow.
Had our fair share of lobs in this one.
It has been exciting. These athletes are putting on a show for
Nearly
us.
lost it. Now Nathan Bain gives it to Ware on the left wing. Rhodey Ware down inside to Harris. Nice play right there by the Jacks.
The Jacks are putting on a clinic, as I said, finding open teammates with these. Auburn with no answer so far.
A passing clinic now. Austin Wiley. Wiley now working on Kinsmeal. Forced to pick it up here on the left side on the Idaho Vandals logo. Purifoy.
I'll kick that out. Had McCormick open for, or had Dowdy for the three.
He did. Now, here's McCormick now. Hasn't done much on offense. Gets a good look from 15, though. Can't finish. Kinsmeal clears the rebound.
That's a good shot by McCormick. Just couldn't get it to go. Frustrating start so far for the senior.
Rhodey Ware. Kinsmeal. Drawing the foul on Austin Wiley. Good foul by Wiley. If you're going to foul, don't let him get it up.
Little old school rules right there, Griff. If you're going to come in my lane, you're going to earn him from the line.
2.5 minutes into the second half, and Stephen F. Austin has their largest lead of the day at 16. Kinsmeal trying to make it 17 here. What a start to this game for the 12th-seeded Lumberjacks. Misses the second, however. Purifoy clears the rebound, and now back the other way comes Javon McCormick. McCormick now. Spinning his way into the lane. Nothing doing now. He'll back it out and reset the offense. McCormick, here's Wiley at the top of the key.
Oh, kick
Give
that.
it up,
There
and
you
McCormick
go.
down inside. Can't finish. Kevon Harris there on the help, and he comes back the other way. Now Rhodey Ware.
Pearl's got to be frustrated on that one, Griff. Thought it had an easy layup, but it turns into an empty
Ware
trip once
drawing
again.
the double team, and then we got a jump ball. Good play by Auburn there to jump trap him in the corner. Okoro versus Rhodey Ware for this jump ball. Yeah, you are right. I do prefer this over the possession. Now, Rhodey Ware wins it. Camo now at the top of the key. Here's Nathan Bain. Bain gets a screen. Cut off. Over to Kevon Harris. Now Kinsmeal. Now Camo. He's going to line up a three. In and out. Rebounded by Purifoy.
Get out and run if you're the Tigers. Try to get some easy buckets. Find Stephen F.A. sleeping.
With the shooters that Auburn has, they are never out of it, folks.
Nice play.
And when they can make plays like that, over Kinsmeal, Purifoy punches it down.
Purifoy says that it's showtime, Mr. Pearl. Go up and throw it down, young fella.
Auburn needing some juice. Maybe that'll do it for him. Here's Kinsmeal now. Top of the key. Backdoor Rhodey Ware. Trying the and one. What a game for Rhodey Ware.
Nice done. A slick backdoor feed and an even slicker pass. He'll go to the line for a chance at one more. What a play right there.
Rhodey Ware stepping up in March. Can't complete the three-point play, but what a game for him. Now back the other way, Javon McCormick trailing by 17, 16 minutes ago. Auburn's got to make something happen here. Austin Wiley working his way down low. That ball got knocked away by Nathan Bain. And we got a jump ball. What a play by Nathan Bain.
Beautifully done there by Bain and Kinsmeal to wall off the bigger Wiley.
Bit of a mismatch here on this jump ball. Wiley stands about 7 foot tall. Nathan Bain only about 6'6", and yeah, I don't think he even tried to jump. Wiley now, covered by Kinsmeal, 9 on the shot clock. Wiley forced to pick it up. Here's Dowdy. Pump fake. Dowdy. Slick feed over to McCormick for three. In and out. Wiley the rebound. Too easy for the big fella.
There you go with your Mr. Austin Wiley. That's how you go after the ball. Go get it. Grab it with two hands.
And Rhodey Ware has his takeover activated, but timeout Lumberjacks. Saw his guys getting a little winded, perhaps. What a game we have here. Another upset possibly on the horizon. The 12 over the 5 this time.
And they are certainly not looking like a 12 in this one, Griff. They have solidified themselves as the better team, moving the ball on offense and frustrating Auburn on the defensive end.
Now here's John Camo from the corner. Working on McCormick. He draws a double.
Nice pass.
Kinsmeal Couldn't finish. Good help right there by Anthony McLemore. Back the other way comes Purifoy. Dowdy lines up a three.
There it is.
His best look of the day, and he will take advantage.
Nice look there by Dowdy. Finally getting one to go. Rising up, tray ball.
And that is how Auburn can get back into this one. Quick threes, quick open looks from downtown. Here's Charlie Daniels now. Daniels looking. Here's Kinsmeal, top of the key. Kinsmeal, the big fella, over to Daniels. Driving down in low. A little Dirk fade, couldn't finish over Dowdy, though. Back the other way comes Auburn. Purifoy gets into the lane. He draws a foul, and they're going to say it's on the shot. I don't agree with that call, Reese.
Certainly a weird-looking play. Griff looked like he was just trying to make his move. Nonetheless, the ref has made his call, and Purifoy will go to the line for two.
Chance to make this whittle the lead back down to single digits here for the Tigers. So he hits the first, 47-37. Stephen F. Austin in the lead here. 15 minutes to go in this one. Purifoy eyes the second. Knocks it down. 9-point game. A little bit of a run here for Auburn.
Finally showing some urgency
getting back into it. But Rhodey Ware there to silence the crowd in one. Rhodey Ware, a star is born in March.
He had enough of that short run there by Auburn. Says, "Give me the ball. I'm finding the open lanes."
What a day for Rhodey Ware, the junior. Completes the three-point play, and the lead is back up to 12 for the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks. Now Anthony McLemore working on Kinsmeal. They go ISO with him. Good defense by Kinsmeal right there. Slides it over to McCormick. McCormick.
Well, let that fly.
Steps back for three. Woo! Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
An excellent shot there and off a slick screen, and he finds the open tray ball.
Don't look now. Auburn starting to see some three balls go down. Stephen F. Austin has to start closing out like they did in the first half. Camo, tough shot. In and out. Purifoy clears the rebound. Back the other way come the Tigers. Here's Dowdy. Dowdy getting all the way into the lane. Nothing doing. Kick out to Purifoy. Now McCormick. McCormick looking for Simmons, looking for McLemore, gets a screen instead. The lob to McLemore! Woo-hoo! What a play right there. McLemore went up and got it. The lead is now down to 7.
An absolute dimer right there on that play, Griff. Rising up and dropping down the hammer.
You can never count out this Auburn offense. Now, Kinsmeal. Trying to work on McLemore, nothing doing there. Nice cut by John Camo for 2.
Seems like every time Auburn has a little momentum, the Jacks come right back, Griff, with a nice play to score an easy basket.
And let's see if Auburn can keep up their momentum, but they will call a timeout here. Bruce Pearl wants to talk about it. That is not Bruce Pearl.
That is certain. That might have been Bruce Pearl about 30 years ago, Griff.
Not nearly sweaty enough. The St. Anthony Bears are back, folks.
They decided to come and give another show, it looks like.
The fans demanded an encore, and by God, the Bears are performers. They will not disappoint. Auburn has whittled this lead down to 9. It was 17 just a few moments ago. Here's Purifoy in the corner. No spacing at all, and it results in a turnover. Cam Johnson takes it away for the Jacks. Cameron Johnson now. Spin move. Gets into the lane. He'll pull it out now. Trying to work on Dowdy, nothing doing there. Here's Kinsmeal, working on McLemore. Little step back, nothing doing though.
Good decision there by Kinsmeal. Not a great shot for him.
Cam Johnson now, top of the key. Got a hoist one from 3. Ooh. In and out. Rebounded by Flanagan. Back the other way comes Auburn. You got to think their stars won't stay out for that long.
Certainly not, Griff, especially if they want to be able to get back in this one, and it's another cookies for the Lumberjacks.
Flanagan takes it away. Here's Solomon drawing the foul. Flanagan with a costly turnover right there. Had a chance to get it down to 7 or 6. But instead, the Jacks will head to the line to try to push this back to a double-digit game. Solomon can't hit the first, however. Just over 12 and a half minutes to go here in this one. The 12th-seeded Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks lead the 5-seed Auburn Tigers 52-43 with a chance to play the New Mexico State Aggies in the second round on the line. Back the other way now. Anthony McLemore, he has been awesome today for the Auburn Tigers.
Has certainly not been a disappointment for them today. Got to see if he can get his other teammates involved so that they can get back in this one.
Flanagan now. McCormick wide open in the corner. Bang! Javon McCormick starting to get it going here on offense in the second half, and it's a 7-point game.
And that's where he wants to get his shot, Griff. A nice looking stroke from downtown. Trey ball. Now it's a 7-point lead.
Here's Kavon Harris. He's been quiet on offense today. Harris over to Solomon now, top of the key, in the corner to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson now covered by McCormick. He'll pull up from along two. That's off the mark. Pura for the rebound. Back the other way comes Auburn. Chance to whittle the lead down even more. Now Dowdy. Out to McCormick. Hey, where was he? What is he doing? He dribbled out over the backcourt line.
A boneheaded play right there, Griff. I'm not sure what happened on that play. Perhaps thinking that their basket was on the other end.
Puzzling for sure. Charlie Daniels will check out. Bain back in for the Jacks. Cam Johnson will set up the offense here for the Lumberjacks, trying to re-extend the lead. They lead by 7. They led by 17 in this half. Auburn whittling away here. Bain, now Harris in the corner. He'll line up a 3-ball. And he got it! Kavon Harris, the superstar of the Lumberjacks, and that is why he gets paid the big bucks.
Certainly a little hand down, man down on that action, Griff.
Now McLemore working on Kinsmeal. McLemore kick out to Flanagan. He's waiting. In between the circles, back to McLemore. Now Dowdy in the corner. Dowdy, little step back long two. Ho, 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 Green Giant.
And you know the rules, Stephen F. Austin. You sag off, you swags off. And he made him pay. Trey ball. Auburn starting to feel it there.
Kavon Harris now down the lane. He lays it up no good. Flanagan clears the rebound. Back the other way comes Auburn. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Flanagan on the wing. Got to look for Dowdy or McLemore on this possession. They have been the go-to guys this half. Here's Dowdy now. Working on Bain. He picks up his dribble. Dumps off to McLemore. He can't finish, but he draws the foul on Solomon.
And Solomon doesn't agree with that call. Tried to wall up right there, but a nice feed, and back to the line goes McLemore.
McLemore, the sixth man for the Auburn Tigers. He has been fantastic today. Hits the first free throw. The lead is back down to 7. Chance to make it 6 here. Big substitutions here. Okoro, Wiley back in. So is McCormick. This is McLemore eyes the second free throw. He eyes, he flies, knocks it down. 6-point game. All of a sudden, we got ourselves a ball game between the 5 and the 12.
Some urgency now for the Tigers. Do the Jacks have an answer?
Kavon Harris.
Whoa!
Oh, tough finish. Kavon Harris has started to take over the last couple possessions for the Jacks. Back up to an 8-point lead. Austin Wiley now. Auburn's going to hold for the last shot of this quarter. They trail by 8. A bucket would go a long way here.
The big fellow looking like he wants a little mano-y-mano from the top of the key. Not sure if that's what the Tigers want, though.
Gets a screen here. Gets downhill. Wiley can't finish. Kinsmeal clears the rebound, and that will take us to the final 10-minute frame. We got ourselves an upset alert, Reese.
We certainly do. Auburn showing some life now, but it's still the Jacks in firm control. Heading into the fourth should be a good one.
The Jacks lead by 8. This is March, the 12th seed. Let's take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. Let's see if it's something stupid. We've had like 5 lobs. It's got to be one of those.
It has to be.
And there it is, the big to the small.
Woo! Had his head above the rim on that one, Griff. What a terrific athletic play.
Here we go. Auburn will start this half off with the ball. They need some buckets.
McLemore will let it fly from downtown. What a nice looking stroke right there, Mr. McLemore. And now it's a 5-point game for the Jacks.
Here we go. Kavon Harris, the lead is down to 5. It was 17 at one point. Now Solomon top of the key. He drives it down to the paint. He's cut off. Now Bain.
Nicely done there.
Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson trying to drive middle. Nothing doing. Forces up a tough fadeaway. In and out. Wiley the rebound. A chance to make this a one-possession game.
Back the other way comes Johnson, sliding it down the lane, cut off. Okoro the top of the key, but too far deep to take the 3-point shot. Swings it over to Wiley. And now McCormick inside.
McLemore lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Bain.
Nice looking scoop there by McLemore. Gotta knock that one down.
Gotta knock that one down indeed. Now here's Kevon Harris. He is starting to take this game over for Stephen F. Austin. Gives it up to Johnson. Now Kinsmeal. Kinsmeal back to Johnson. He's going to try to drive. Nearly lost it. Tough fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Johnson for Auburn. Back the other way come the Tigers.
Nice
play down the lane, and it's a 3-point game.
Statue of Liberty on that layup, Griff, and now here all of a sudden, here come the Tigers.
Here we go. The 12th seed Lumberjacks will burn a timeout, clinging to a 3-point lead over the 5 seed Auburn Tigers.
Coach Keller getting a TO right there, trying to settle his guys down, but in the meantime, it's Auburn with the momentum for the first time in quite a while.
Here we go, 8.5 minutes to go. We got ourselves a good one, folks. The 12th seed Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks lead Auburn by 3 here. Here's Cam Johnson. Getting down the lane and lays it in. Excellent play out of the timeout right there for the Jacks, and they go back up 5.
And Cam Johnson, he has had a nice game as well. Certainly been there for the Jacks in this one.
Now Austin Wiley working on Kinsmeal.
Woo!
Oh, couldn't get that one to drop. Kinsmeal clears the rebound. Back the other way comes Camo. Camo. Down inside to Nathan Bain.
Go up.
Cam Johnson. Now, here's the Jacks. Kevon Harris over to Cam Johnson. Johnson now gets a screen. 5 to go on the shot clock. They want it in the hands of Harris. Harris for 3. Off the mark. No good. Dowdy clears the rebound. Back the other way come the Tigers. 7.5 minutes to go. Here's Johnson for Auburn. Johnson tries to step back, nothing doing. Here's Dowdy. Dowdy over to Wiley. Wiley looking. Wiley down, and so to Okoro. Okoro, the talented freshman. He gets the 3 seconds called on, and the rest were watching that closely.
And that was nice defense there by the Jacks to prevent the easy 2, driving in and forcing a turnover.
Yeah, that's a good point, Landon. We got the close game, so that means all yours are going to be blowouts. Here's Kinsmeal down the lane. 5 jamming 1.
Rise and slam and jamming, Mr. Kinsmeal. What a play right there.
Excellent play right there for the Stephen F. Austin big man. A chance to make the lead back out to 8. 7:15 left here in this one. Stephen F. Austin trying to pull off the first 12-5 upset of the tournament. McLemore has been brilliant for Auburn, but it'll be Wiley bringing it up, the big fella. Wiley now, they cleared out that side. They want an ISO on the smaller Kinsmeal, and it pays off. Weight room, Mr. Kinsmeal.
Wasn't aware of that one being in the Bruce Pearl playbook, but it pays off, and Wiley finds himself an easy 2.
Now here's Camo, lost the ball. It'll stay with Stephen F. Austin, though. Good play right there by Wiley. We have ourselves a good one, folks. The 5 seed Auburn Tigers trailing by 6. They trail by as much as 17, fighting their way back in. Here's Rhodey Ware. He has been the star for Stephen F. Austin all day. Kamoa floater in the lane. Rims out. Kinsmeal the rebound. He can't get it to go. Wiley clears it.
Great defense there by the big man and Wiley, preventing the 2 from Kinsmeal.
Okoro now. Kick it to Dowdy. Dowdy, top of the key. 10 to go on the shot clock. Dowdy.
Wants a screen, but he finds McCormick.
McCormick in the corner. Gets a screen. Drives it down inside. Nothing doing. A little fadeaway. Oh! Pretty shot from the baseline by Javon McCormick. He's got 10, and the lead is down to 4.
Starting to find his rhythm and stroke on offense, Griff. A nice-looking shot right there.
Nearly lost it. Camo picks up the loose ball. Long 2 foot on the line. No good. Wiley clears it. Another chance for Auburn to make this a 1-score game.
Stephen F. Austin looks like they haven't been able to have a rhythm as of late. Auburn doing a nice job of finally cutting off those back doors.
Wiley working on Kinsmeal. Wiley. Got it! 2-point game. What a game. This is still March, folks. And now Rhodey Ware, the star for the Jacks today.
Nice
luck. Kinsmeal, nice play. Gives it up to Bain, however. He felt Wiley on his back. Bain with the left hand. No good. Kinsmeal the rebound. Draws the foul and will head to the line. Scratching and clawing to hold on to this lead are the Lumberjacks.
They do not look like the same team in this quarter, Griff, not showing not near as much offensive flow, and that's why this lead has dwindled down to 2.
Kinsmill now trying to make this back up, build this lead back up to 4. He'll knock down the first. 64-61 just over 5 minutes ago here in the game. What a game between the 5 seed and the 12 seed.
The daunted 12-5, usually where you look for an upset, none this far. Could this be the first of the neutral site 2K simulation tournament?
Kinsmill now eyes the second one, knocks them both down. Good touch for the big man. 65-61 now. Anthony McLemore bringing it back the other way for the Auburn Tigers. Auburn's got their ultimate lineup in right now. Here we go. McLemore, top of the key. Landon is renouncing his SEC fanhood, cheering for the Jacks as McLemore draws a foul on Camo. What will Auburn do here? They have plenty of options to go to. All 5 of these guys can torch you. Wiley in the corner. Wiley now. Gives it up to McCormick. 9 on the shot clock for him. McCormick. McLemore's been awesome. Okoro now on the wing. Little spin move. Oh, what a move! He puts it in!
Pirouette there from Okoro. Put him in the cycle machine. Found an open jumper.
PTP, a primetime player. 2-point game again. 4.5 to go. Ware! For 2. Timeout Auburn. Rody Ware has been the man.
And he finally got free. Hasn't been able to do so in a while, but got free for the 2 on that one, and they pushed the lead back up to 4, and we got a timeout by Auburn.
Oh, it's a little too early to name our Zaxby's player of the game here. Jordan picks Rody Ware. That's a pretty good choice, I'm not going to lie, but still 4.5 minutes to go. This game isn't decided.
Certainly not. Could go either way in this one. 4:45 to go, and a 4-point game should be exciting.
Back the other way comes Austin Wiley.
Wiley has looked inside for Purifoy in the lob, but nothing doing. Now back the other way comes the Jacks.
Kinsmill, covered by Wiley. Slick feed.
Slick feed indeed. Back out to Harris, and the Jacks will reset. Looking for Bain on the wing. He'll let a 3 fly and hit it.
Nathan Bain, a huge shot.
Nice looking shot. Rise it up and knock it down. Wiley will take it again from the top of the key. Put up a little runner jumper, and he got it. Austin Wiley, too big for Mr. Kinsmill.
What a game we have going on right here. 4 minutes to go.
Bain will let another 3 fly. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, Nathan Bain?
Nathan Bain, back-to-back tray balls. He has been awesome here for the Jacks today. Now Wiley again.
Nathan Bain, the senior. Here we go now. Auburn needs an answer. It's Austin Wiley, and he's going to work.
And that's just pretty right there. Exquisite post move there by Wiley. He's got 18.
Pack a lunch pail. Go to work. Down low. Rody Ware. Camo now. Harris. He'll line up a 3. That's off the mark. Don't like that one. Forced it too early in the shot clock, I think. Now Dowdy back the other way for Auburn. 3 minutes ago, they trail by 6. What a game we have had here in the first round. McCormick. Lost the ball! Come on, picked his pocket!
They have been in the cookie jar all day today, have the Jacks, and they've got another one.
Rody Ware, he has been the star all day. Now Kavon Harris. Harris now to Ware. Ware drives. What a feed to Bain! Bain over Purifoy draws the foul. 2:45 to go, and the Lumberjacks are looking like they're trying to put this one away.
Starting to get a little hairy. Who do the Jacks turn to? Mr. Nathan Bain has stepped up for them. 2
massive 3s for him, and now he's going to knock down the first free throw.
Wow.
The senior not wanting his career to end just yet. He wants to play for a chance to go to the Sweet 16. Missing the second, though. Purifoy comes away with the rebound.
Nearly snuffed out by the Jacks, but the Auburn able to corral it. Back the other way, and now Wiley will throw it down!
Nice feed right there by McCormick, and a quick basket, exactly what the doctor ordered for Auburn. 2.5 to go here. This is March!
Back and forth we go here in Idaho. The Jacks trying to hold on there for the victory.
Rody Ware, no good. Just as a programming reminder, in about 5 minutes, Hutch and Huber are going to be tipping as McCormick lays it in to make it a 3-point game.
Uh-oh!
Hutch and Huber are going to be tipping off here in about 5 minutes. The Wisconsin Badgers versus the Akron Zips and Tyler Cheese.
Should be a good one out there. Mr. Cheese, a terrific outside player for the Zips.
Here we go now. We got a great one brewing on our own hands. 2 minutes ago, 3-point game. Here's Rody Ware. Down on the baseline. Lays it up. Oh, just rimmed out. Downey back the other way for Auburn. Downey. Driving. Here's Wiley. Lays it up. He got it. A 1-point game with 1:40 to go.
Austin Wiley has stepped up big time for the Tigers. What a play there, and Kinsmill gets free for the slam. Beautifully done by Stephen F. Austin. That's been the story today. The slick backdoor feeds.
90 seconds ago, it is a 3-point game. The 12th seed Stephen F. Austin clinging to a 3-point lead. Wiley working on Kinsmill. He draws a double. Downey in the corner. Downey drives. Nothing doing.
Nice
Kick
defense.
out to McCormick with 5. McCormick got to make a play here. McCormick from 3. Way off the mark and a shot clock violation.
That was terrific. Stephen F. Austin defense right there. Doubling up on Wiley and cutting off the Auburn guards.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the exact type of entertainment we have tried to bring you with this tournament. The 12th seed Stephen F. Austin clinging to a 3-point lead. 1 minute to go. Here's Kavon Harris.
He is the man.
A stop would go a long way for Auburn right here. They're going to dump it inside to Kinsmill. Kinsmill working on Wiley. Tough fadeaway. Woo! He hit it!
What a shot there by Kinsmill. A little fadeaway on Mr. Wiley. What a shot there to extend the lead to 5 for the Jacks.
Gavin Kinsmill puts the Jacks up 5. 50 seconds to go. What a shot right there. Stephen F. Austin, the 12th seed. They're about a stop away from closing this one out. Auburn needs a bucket.
Gotta try to find your 3-point shooters.
Looking like they're trying to set up something for Downey or McCormick. Wiley instead. He will drive. Lost the ball. Come on, comes up with the steal.
You gotta give it up on that one, big fella. Trying to do too much. And Stephen F. Austin making him pay on the steal once again.
Don't know what Auburn was trying to do there. As now, Harris. Whoa! Dangerous pass. Kinsmill somehow caught it though.
Gambled on the double in the backcourt right there. Lucky that the Jacks didn't get an easy 2. Instead, it'll be 2 free throws for Kinsmill.
So Kinsmill now steps to the line. 2 big free throws. Auburn still has a timeout.
Not over yet.
Kinsmill misses the first.
Uh-oh.
Gotta hit your free throws if you're gonna close out in March.
Certainly, Griff. Gotta step up and show that you've got onions.
Kinsmill now steps to the line, leading by 5, 35 seconds to go. He eyes, he flies, knocks this one down. The lead is 6. Bruce Pearl going to hold on to that timeout. Back the other way comes Austin Wiley.
Still a 2-possession game. Try to find your shooters.
Wiley, he draws a double. Wiley's got to give it up. And they're going to get a jump ball. Stephen F. Austin, an excellent jump trap right there.
Austin Wiley has had a great game, but trying to do, once again,
down the stretch.
Trying to do too much right there. These Auburn guards have to show some urgency.
And Austin, he lost the tip. Rody Ware fouled. And Stephen F. Austin stepping up on defense. The Jacks looking like they are going to close this one out perhaps. Here we go. Rody Ware has been awesome today.
He eyes the first, and he got it.
23 seconds ago, 7-point lead for the Jacks. Rody Ware stepping to the line here. Knocks them both down. Timeout Auburn.
The junior from Morton, Mississippi, Rody Ware. He has been awesome here for SFA, and they've got an 8-point lead. Auburn is in deep, deep trouble right now, Griff.
And the fat lady is warming up her pipes right now, Reese. Gotta get a quick shot if you're Auburn here.
Definitely.
Inbound to McCormick now. McCormick gotta get something quick. 20 seconds ago. Dowdy lines up a 3. Off the mark, Bain the rebound. And Bruce Pearl calls off the Dogs. The 12th seed, Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks, are going to defeat the Auburn Tigers here in the first game of the round 1 here today. First of 9. We have plenty more coming with you folks right now. Head on over to Hutch and Huber's YouTube page. They've got Wisconsin and Akron. What a win for the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks.
A great game this was. Stephen F. Austin leading from end to end. Auburn cutting it down to 1. But in the end, it was Rhodey Ware and Gavin Kinsmill stepping up for the Jacks and leading them to victory. What a game.
And we will have a double-digit seed playing in the Sweet 16 as the 12th seed Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks will play the 13th-seeded New Mexico State Aggies in the second round.
Oh, that'll be a good one, Griff. Can't wait.
Can't wait indeed. And we will see some stats. A great day for Austin Wiley. It's a shame. It is a shame that he struggled so much down the stretch because he really had a fantastic day.
Did have a great day, Griff, but like I said, trying to do too much out on the perimeter.
Anthony McLemore was fantastic off of the bench. Would have liked to have seen him put some more shots up, though. McCormick with 12, Purifoy with 10, Dowdy with 7, Okoro just with 6 points. He struggled from the field today. Now we head to the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks, and I think our Zaxby's player of the game has to be Rhodey Ware. 21 points, 8 for 11 from the field. Massive game for that young man right there. Kavon Harris with 13. Kinsmill 13 and 10 with a double-double. Camo with 11 and 8. What a day for him. Cam Johnson 11 off the bench. Nathan Bain 9. Hit those 2 massive threes down the stretch for the Lumberjacks. What a game. I cannot wait to call them again. Head on over to Hutch and Huber. Akron, Wisconsin. We have plenty of basketball coming your way later today. Thanks for tuning in.